Okay, so what is this virus and should we be concerned about it? Well, this is what we call a novel influenza virus. What that means is that human beings haven't seen this virus before. It's a mixture of bits and pieces of pig virus, human virus, and bird virus. We worry about new viruses because it means that no one in the population has immunity to the virus. Sometimes this means that it can spread much more quickly through the population and that people might become more ill. Now, the good thing is, so far, that we haven't found that that's true. This virus seems to be spreading just like the usual influenza virus, and it doesn't seem to be making people any sicker than the usual influenza virus. It's important to remember, though, that about 36,000 people die every year in the United States from influenza. So it's important to know what it looks like and how to protect yourself. Influenza is a respiratory disease. That means it causes infection in your respiratory tract, your lungs, your throat. So usually there's coughing and a sore throat. Also fever. Fever is very important because it's a good sign to you that you're sick. If you have a temperature of 100 degrees or more, or a cough and a sore throat, you need to stay home. If you stay home, you can't take the virus with you to share with your coworkers or your classmates. Similarly, parents, keep your kids home from school if they have a fever, a cough, or a sore throat. This is a good way to keep from spreading the virus. Now, in addition to that, things as simple as covering your mouth when you cough, covering it with your sleeve or into a Kleenex, which you then throw away, can really help keep you from spreading the virus around in your area. In addition to that, washing your hands. Something so simple is remarkably effective in keeping you from getting infected. The virus usually spreads from person to person by one person coughing onto an object which you handle, and then you put your hands to your eyes, your nose, or your mouth sometime after that. That's how you get influenza. So simple things: wash your hands, stay home if you're sick, and making sure that you keep your hands clean and you cover your cough will make a big difference in keeping you and your family from getting influenza. We also have vaccines for the usual strains of influenza. We offer vaccinations every year in the fall, and this can be a very important way to keep you from getting sick. The CDC is currently working on a vaccine for this new virus as well, and we're hopeful that that will be available also in the fall. Vaccinations are great ways to protect yourself from getting diseases. Now, if somebody in your home is sick, there's a great way to take care of them. It's important to make sure that you keep the area where the person who is sick is clean. Don't share utensils, don't share towels or sheets, and keep the person well hydrated. Make sure they have lots of tissues nearby so that if they do cough, they can cover their nose and mouth and then throw those tissues away. Make sure people eat well and get lots of fluid, and they'll get better much quicker. So in short, it's pretty easy to take care of yourself and make sure you don't get influenza. Cover your mouth when you cough, wash your hands frequently, and stay home when you're sick. These are very simple but very effective ways to keep yourself healthy and to keep yourself from spreading influenza to other people.